Welcome back to a casted game of Age Mythology Retold. We have Ra playing down here. SuperAfim actually playing Ra. Starting off immediately with a monument to the villagers. Skipping the granary by luring in the hippopotamus. And his opponent is going to be Tunison, who is playing as Gaia. Casting that Gaia forest right away. Now, both of these gods, you know, if you talked to me a week or two ago, these guys were sitting steadily at the bottom of the ladder. Complete dirt, trash sieves. No one's playing them. And then here we are. And I swear, every other game, I think I've already casted multiple Gaia games and Ra games this week. And I don't even check what civs these guys are playing before I do these. I load it in the game, and what you see is what you get. And Ra versus Gaia, they got a lot of nice buffs this week. And players certainly leaning into it. I always love Gaia here on the desert type maps, watching this lush spread. Really beautiful. Spreads now more than ever before. Got a little bit of a buff here in the patch this week. But should be a fun matchup. Of course, both these players are very good. So Civ aside, should be a fun one to watch. Let's take a look at the relics we have out on the map today. Up here on the north side, we've got Bow of Artemis, which will be ranged soldiers and ranged myth units are cheaper if you get this relic. You've got Hermes Winged Sandals, which will improve your hero speed. That's a tune of 10%. You've got the Gungnir Odin Spear. Increases attack of counter cav units. So your spearmen, oh, I'd love that the way I play Egyptians. And then increase the pierce armor of human soldiers. Those are going to be the relics we have on the map here today. Let's see if SuperAfim is choosing to build on monuments. And it looks like he is going to be leaning into that. Now, unlike Isis, who gets the cheaper monuments, Ra does not. They're paying full price. But that doesn't stop you from doing it anyways. It looks like SuperAfim has really been leaning into the area empowerment that the Pharaoh offers. So you see he's inspiring the monument to the villagers, and that's going to be empowering the town center, the mining camp, whatever he's building, etc. So using that civilization bonus there. Now, it is at a lesser rate when you do this. I believe it's 60%. I can't remember if they buffed it to 70%. The numbers, sometimes when they change them so often, I forget a little bit, but it's a little bit less than your typical full empowerment rate, but frees up the priest able to actually do some real scouting out on the map, which is quite nice. So we're getting several monuments, or obelisks rather. You can actually empower these with the priest to get just a little more line of sight if you want to push it just a little extra when you build these. I never do it, but people always like to remind me that you can. Supposedly, if you empower the lighthouse, it just gets absolutely crazy. Okay, 70% is the rate, I am told by Twitch chat, so thank you. We've got live fact checkers. It's great, it's great. You know, I've got a 4-month-old right now, and you know, I was reflecting on, you know, when I was growing up, your parents just could say anything to you, and you just had to believe it. Like there was no within a certain realm, like not a whole lot of fact checking you could do before the internet, and whatever they said, just like that was it. Like, for instance, my dad told me that he didn't want us going out by the pool at night. And he told me that the plants by the pool turned into snakes at night. He told us this, and I believed this for a very long time. I remember I was afraid to go out by the pool because, I mean, it worked. I thought the plants turned into snakes at night, and I believed it. Nowadays, it's like I don't get to get away with that. I got to I'm gonna get fact checked. These guys got smartphones and tablets and all kinds of stuff. We got, you know, you got Twitch chat and YouTube comments. You miss 1%, they're on your ass about it. But the good news for you guys, I like to be fact checked. I'm always hopefully humble enough that I'm willing to learn something in any of the casts we do. So whenever I butcher your favorite pronunciation or miss a stat, you feel free to throw it down there in the comment section because it helps with traction anyways. So I appreciate it. And then we all get to learn a little something. I always love it. Every once in a while, we'll get people leave comments on the videos, leaving random tidbits of mythology. Because I don't sit down and necessarily read books on mythology, but it's always fun just to learn a little bit something new each time. There's a relic or a tech or something we haven't heard of before. Okay, so we see the Gaia forest continues to get brought in. That's because these villagers are going to gather wood faster from it. Now that he's in the next stage, he's going to be adding a market as well as a military barracks. Now, really enclosing his base here. You see he actually built a Gaia force down here on the south side. We see the market over here on the northwest side with the military barracks. Maybe just a few units to defend. But this kind of signals to me is like he's going for a fast heroic. I think he's going to chill in his base and go for a fast heroic is likely what we're going to see. Now, with the way SuperAfim is playing, I know he's making a few military buildings. We have 3. 1, 2, 3 barracks. He's signaling aggression here. So likely running into a Gaia that's sitting back going for heroic. Although he has some of these obelisks out, he doesn't quite have line of sight going on right now. And I don't love this. Typically, I would run my Sphinx across the middle of the map, see like, okay, what's my opponent doing? Are they aging up? Are they making military buildings? What are they doing? Unless he's just so confident that whatever he's going to do here is going to steamroll whatever his opponent's going to bring out. Now, I will call out SuperAfim is way higher rank than I can dream to be, so I'm going to trust his judgment here. And I love playing Ra, so I'm going to be seeing what he's doing here. We got a few of the slingers. Look at these guys go. They really get a workout on the way to the battle. Got to get those rocks in motion. I've heard some people going for mass slinger strategies. There's been some upgrades for slingers in the most recent patch, and there we have it. Age up, clicking up about 6 minutes 30 seconds with the so we have Gaia aging up right now. That'll be giving access to the Dryad and the Stymphalian bird, as I like to call it. This is a Stymphalian slammer coming up. That's a patented FitzBro build order going up for the fast heroic, the Stymphalian slammer. You want to click up about 6:30, and here we go. Sphinx is coming in now. I recommend if you're going for early raids with the Sphinx, turn off the auto casting of the special ability, and then you can just use that spin to win purposefully on enemy units or citizens, because you never know where they're going to decide to spin around. It's not going to be where you want it either. Okay, so the Egyptian army going to be working away on that forward military barracks. Tunison doing a very good job building a kind of concave here to turtle up. But now the pressure is on. He is trying to age up, and man, what's he going to have that's going to stop this Egyptian army when he hits the next age? Like, typically you think, okay, you're going to sit back and make Arcus, but slingers will pretty much destroy those.
Into you.
He can make Cav. Now, there aren't a whole lot of spearmen out here, so Cav could be certainly a good option. And age up is back in it, about 10. There it is. Coming in right now. Okay, so we see Gaia has aged up to the heroic age. Got Stymphalian bird, and there we have it. The Hesperides tree now spawns 2 dryads immediately. Look at the hairdo on those guys. Look at them. Okay, so and also training up some additional Groots. We got additional dryads coming in. Now, Fim sees this and says, okay, now we got flag on the play. We've got Poseidon's secret coming in, and boy, do you guys know what Poseidon's real secret is right now? The secret is that it gives you more of a discount than it is supposed to. I would call this straight abuse. Now, I don't know if Tunison's aware of this, but the devs apparently have fixed this in the public update preview patch because it's been so bugged. So we got cheap Cav going to be trained up here. Thanks to Poseidon's crazy secret, 42 food and 28 gold. Those things practically cost nothing. I mean, Mass Cav would do nice here, as he's starting to make some spearmen. Gotta watch out for that. Okay, so yeah, we got this going on. You know, the other thing I was thinking about as I'm, really, dating myself right now, but in addition to like the fact checking and stuff that the internet offered, like, who remembers playing video games when, like, if you got stuck, you were just out of luck? Like, that was it. You got stuck in a game. I got stuck playing Zelda on N64, and I literally could never get past the point where I was. Like, I couldn't get past it. There was, like, one guy I knew in class, and I would call him up on the landline, but can I talk to Alec, put him on the phone? We talked to him, like, hey, I'm trying to get this temple. How do we work this? And just, he had to recall this. He couldn't Google or to YouTube. It was nuts. Okay, so we see these very cheap Contarius being spammed right now. It's a 30% discount instead of the 15% it's supposed to be. So absolutely wild discounts going on right now. Do we have any Egyptian age-ups coming in? Not from what I've seen. He just continues to double down. Yeah, I think Spearman, man, look how cheap they are. He's making 4 Contarius at a time. No wonder I've been getting destroyed by Gaia. Like, they're just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Although I make mass spearmen, so I stand a better chance than most. Here we go. Let's see how this army takes. Here goes Gaia moving in. That's a lot of spin to wins going on. This is why you you turn that off. You see what happened right there, guys? It attacks out in the middle of nothing. Not ideally what you want happening there. Okay, one Dryad gets caught out in the open. Gatarius going for a little run up to the north side. On the south side, a few of them going for a raid, and these could be pretty devastating. Villagers caught up. Looks like they decided to try and take this fight. Does he have the villager upgrade? He does not have the rhino skin, which Ra has available for additional villager health points. And it looks like it's supposed to be a runaround right now. Okay, spin to win. Not able to make a whole lot of contact there. Spearmen chasing. Spearmen have great speed. You don't want to group them with your army typically. They can chase a little bit faster. Could be very nice. Gaia, though, continuing with the strategy of making only cavalry. You can see 136 Egyptian units versus the 85 of Gaia. And it does look 85 of Ra. Sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. 136 Ra versus the 85 of Gaia. There we go. I got it right the first time. Oh, he's changing weapons. We got archers in queue. We got archers. He's gonna hit pop max though here soon. Oh my, now this is gonna be a problem because he can just run these straight to the gold lines, and what can AoM really do about it? Chase him around with spears doesn't feel great. Without walls, this is really gonna kind of stink for him right now. Yeah, this is gonna be challenging. Okay, so we see those Gatarius going for a raid. They're gonna literally instantly delete this mining camp. They could even start picking off houses and temples if he really wanted to do something crazy. We see the Axeman coming back. Not ideally what you want in this fight. Yeah, you can see not going to do very well. Here comes the Spearman, and he's just going to run away. So, this Gaia strategy is quite literally broken. As you can see here, running all around. I feel like AoM is ready for it. It looks like he's going to weather the storm somehow. Here we go. Eclipse coming in along with the spin to win on the archers. That's going to be absolutely massive. Look at all the Sphinx. Oh boy, what are these things called? They're Heroico Sphinx. And he hits the next age. Will it be a Locust called in? Locust is available. Will he use it? Could actually take out some of those farms as well. Gaia Forest actually used to block his opponent out. It's a defensive Gaia Forest. And we do see the heavy Gatarius continuing to run around, running amok. Okay, spin to win. We've got the Sphinx chasing down a few of these citizens that were down on the south side. Okay, we hear the wind blowing. That is the special attack there, the Sphinx. And we do have some background line. Oh, I love to see it. Look at this guy. We got a laser crocodile. He is zooming. About to unleash the power of the sun. They actually do extra damage versus myth units. ×2 multiplier. Not to mention that divine damage that they now do. Okay, so Stamfelian Bird going down pretty easily. He's got the Petsuchos out here. Petsuchos, I think is how you say it. I don't know. Something like that. More Gatarius being trained up, also heroizing them. You do not have enough wood to sell. Okay, so both players. All right, Egyptian Pop Max. We're looking at a little bit of this cav spam, maybe not working out right now for the Atlanteans, taking down the front line, taking out a few of the Sphinx, trying to micro back. A lot of myth units here for SuperAfim, really leaning into that today. Training up some more laser crocodiles. Fire the sun at his opponent. And he's going to be using the Spearman to take out this Gatarius on the backside. And it looks like we have a bit of expansion going on. Tunison going to be going for a palace on the northern side of his base. But it does appear that SuperAfim has got his eyes on this. I'm not sure, though, how this fight will go. We'll find out here in a second. About to be some special attacks coming in. Decides not going to take that, going to back up for now. Villagers gathering out on the southeast side, or northeast side, I guess. We've got an Oracle, probably has vision on that from what we can see here. I'll just give you a little bit of a vision check so you can see what these guys can can get an eye on. So Afim pretty much has vision across most of the map for the most part here. When we look at Tunison, can't see a whole lot. He's got a few of these oracles, kind of can spy on a few villagers, but nothing major there as of right now. Okay, and we got a big fight coming up. Let's see who takes it. Swarm being called in as well as our man-eating plant, the Carnivora, is here. Will that swarm do any damage? It will certainly start to do a number on those farms and as far as those citizens. Does it not even kill a farm? Swarm doesn't even kill the farms. I thought it would. The Atlantean army, though, mopping that up. Oh my gosh. What? This is disgusting. Gaia has gone from the bottom of the barrel to now it's got like the most OP thing out on the ladder. Oh, how the turntables have turned. Gaia mains are like, yeah, I don't care if secret. I'm gonna show the secret of Poseidon. Tunison making only Cav Poseidon's secret. They gotta fix this. Absolutely bonkers busted. SuperAfim, he looked like he was in a great spot. I thought he was gonna have it. Locust Swarm deals now 0 damage over a wider area. And unfortunately for SuperAfim, Gaia gets the win here. Tunison going to be pulling off the victory with a Mass Contarius build. Guys, let me know what you think. Does this need to get hot fixed faster? I know it's in the pup build. They've already said they're fixing it. But when's that going to get released to the main patch? How long are we going to deal with this? And have you faced this yourself? Is it ethical for Gaia players to be out here using Secret of Poseidon with this type of discounts going on? Man, it's a wholesale. It's a super sale. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this cast game. If you did, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the Secret of Poseidon. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for plenty more cast games and Age of Mythology content. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.